Hello, I'm Ron Kaufman, the founder of Up Your Service. Thank you for a few minutes of your time. I'm here to invite you to participate in a unique, powerful, and exclusive business event, the Service Leadership Workshop. In this one-day event, I'll tell you about organizations all around the world that have succeeded in upgrading service performance and building an uplifting service culture. How an award-winning document and office solutions company with a brand name that you know, how they captured market share and service mind share using their mistakes to increase customer satisfaction. How does that work? Well, it doesn't depend on a new product, a new process, and certainly not a lower price. The key to their success is a new culture of service recovery, and they call it Bounce. I'll tell you how the world's largest oil and chemical storage company added a pillar of service excellence to an already existing culture of safety and operational excellence. And they did it successfully in less than 6 months, exceeding their customer expectations and increasing loyalty in a pure industrial B2B market. And they achieved this in a region across 3 continents in 7 languages and with joint venture partners who had completely different ways of working. How'd they do this? They built a common service language and an uplifting service culture across the entire region with their clients and with each other. Here's another. I'll tell you how a major telecommunications company focused internally after a very big merger, but they did it just as their competition took off and they lost billions in market share. But then, in just a few years, they turned their focus externally to customers with service, created wow experiences, recaptured billions in market share, and reclaimed their reputation. I'll show you how one of the largest insurance companies and one of the fastest growing economies in the world implemented a cultural revolution, completely transforming customer experiences and perceptions and moving from the number 3 to the number 1 position in just 18 months. One more. How one of the world's largest IT companies, more than 100,000 employees, completely changed their reputation from being a reactive, low-cost, back-office vendor like everybody else, to becoming the leading, proactive, value-adding service partner in their industry. You want the numbers? They increased customer satisfaction in more than 100 key accounts by 25%, and they did it in less than 24 months. How would you like to achieve an increase like that? Well, here's the good news. In this service leadership workshop, it's engaging and interactive. I'm not just going to show you these examples. I'm going to show you how you can apply the same practices to get these kind of results and get them quickly where you work. So what's actually inside the program? What are you going to learn? First, I'm going to show you the proven methodology that our clients use with examples, best practices, and case studies. I'll show you each step of our proven method, the leadership principles, the educational foundation, the essential building blocks, and the roadmap that you can use to quickly upgrade service performance and build an uplifting service culture. I'll show you how these organizations have increased profitability and increased customer loyalty, how they captured unclaimed market share, and most important, unclaimed service mind share in their employees and then in their customers. And most importantly, I'm going to show you how you can do this too, quickly, effectively, where you work. Why? Because my total career focus is helping leaders and organizations dramatically improve service, upgrade service performance, solve service problems, and then secure a sustainable service advantage. And this is something that I've done with large organizations and leading companies all over the world and with major government agencies. and I've been doing it for more than 20 years. Now, if you've ever worked in an uplifting service culture, you know there is something distinctly different about the way people go about their work. If you haven't yet worked in one of these great places, well, chances are you wish you did. Because you can see it in the results that these organizations achieve, and you can feel it in the way these people approach their customers and their colleagues. So what is it that sets these organizations apart? How do they leverage culture to achieve a sustainable advantage? And how can you make this happen quickly and cost-effectively where you work? The essential ingredient is this. An uplifting service culture creates the space for one of the most powerful human motivations to flourish. People taking action to create value for other people. When you think about it, that's what all of us are doing at work every day, and in our communities, even at home. Taking action to create some value for other people. And that is service. Uplifting service is when this is done consciously, intentionally, on purpose, to get the job done, of course, but also to uplift the spirit of those being served and those who are providing the service. When everyone does that throughout an organization, then you've harnessed something very powerful, an uplifting service culture. So you're invited. If you're a business leader who wants to create and keep a sustainable advantage, competing on service value and service partnerships, not just on new product or lower price. You are invited if you're a customer service leader, if you're responsible for improving customer experience or increasing customer loyalty. You're invited if you're a human resources manager, someone who needs to educate and motivate your team to delight customers and colleagues every day. And you're invited if you lead an internal service function for a large organization like finance, IT, legal, facilities, or HR, where the quality of your internal service enables your colleagues to improve their external service. Sound interesting? Well, it is interesting and unique. Here's why. Most leaders got where they are today because they're really good at something. But it's rare for that something to be a well-grounded expertise in building and leading a service culture. But that's exactly what we need more of in the world today. Organizations and cultures that turn people on, motivate them to serve, and inspire them to take good care of other people. We need leaders who understand how to keep service top of mind every day and how to build a culture that keeps that service alive. That's what my team and I help people do. That's what our clients have achieved and enjoy today. That's what we want you to learn about, so you can put this to work where you work. And that is what we will be doing together at the Service Leadership Workshop. If you're interested, then we're interested in hearing from you right here. We think this is important for the world today. Perhaps you'll agree. It's also important for you.